Yung last visit sa Singapore,
F1.
is that personal or official? Pag personal, wala na akong tanong.
Yes. No, it was mixed, if you may put it that way, because the president was actually invited by the Prime Minister of Singapore to join him in that revival of that F1 racing in Singapore. And the president most likely saw an opportunity for him to expand on the goodwill that he generated when he made the official state visit. But of course, we could not announce that beforehand for security reasons. It is obvious. And the visit then was partly official, partly personal. But when I was asked about this in a press conference that was informally initiated by me, when at the time when the press secretary was not yet appointed, or there was no press secretary, I had to say to them in answer to a question that looking at or distinguishing the sources of funding for that trip between the personal and the official might be very difficult, so I called it irrelevant. Kasi po, meron tayong obligasyon na kung saan pupunta yung presidente, kasama man yung pamilya niya o hindi naman niya iniiwan yung pagka-presidente niya eh. So, obligado pa rin yung gobyerno na alagaan siya, i-secure siya. At that was my point when I made that statement. I do not know, it's impossible to say which part of it is personal, which part of it is official, but actually, hindi po personal yun eh.
The root of it all is the invitation from the Prime Minister of Singapore to Mr. Bongbong Marcos as President of the Republic of the Philippines. So, therefore, that was an official trip. Then COA na po mag-audit naman yan sa expenses na charged to the budget of the Office of the President. Okay. Okay, so that was an official trip. Para lumalabas that the executive branch tried to keep it secret, but secret before siguro the trip, just to make it unpredictable. But of course, after the trip, there would be an announcement and a reporting as to what was achieved by the trip. Ganun siguro yun, because it was an official engagement. Looks like it was an official engagement. Yes.
I wanted to add that just to explain po, ang context po ng pagdadalaw niya doon had to be kept secret because it was not a state visit. If it were a state visit, I am sure security precautions would be higher. But when it is a semi-official visit like this, upon the invitation of a friendly ally or of an ally, mas maganda nga po yung ganun kuminsan eh. Lower ang security risks until you are there. And that particular Formula 1 race, I am made to understand, is a race that is being held for the first time in at least 2 years. And it was a very rare race because it was held at night time. Many other high-positioned people from other countries were there also, and they were not there on state visit or that's just the point that I am making.
Yes, sir. I completely understand. Di naman kailangan lahat ng kilos ng presidente abroad must be state visits. Eh. Actually, state visits are at the expense of the host country. But official visits is at our expense.